What's up, guys? This is Showmaster bringing video. Today we're doing Live Deku. Was the Supreme King? So yeah, this is part 4. Now, I'm gonna ask you one question, guys. Which one do you want to see next? What if Deku was a zombie, or what if Deku was a Moon Shadow Elf from Dragon Prince? Okay? Now, I don't speak that language, I'm sorry. Now, let's get started. Oh yeah, by the way, I have to give a shout out to this person who actually got the question right. It was... yeah. Right here. Zingo. Yeah, it was mostly when I said Zingo, I asked anyone didn't know I know that from regular show. Yep. So easy. Thank you very much for figuring out the answer, though. And you got a shout out. So yeah. Good job. Now, let's get this started. Now, let's see. I need to go to my gallery. Now then, where we last left off, Deku dueled Toga, and he won. She did not get sent to the stars because they were not in the spirit world. Now, Toga asked Green, could she call Kirigiri to open a warp gate back to the League of Villains base? Now, she did. Kirigiri did open a warp gate, and she did walk through it. Now then, Deku said, yeah, I'm going to the spirit world. Now then, she said, oh, can I come? And he says, fine. As long as you don't break anything there. She says, I'm not gonna break anything there anyway. It's just mostly dust and stuff. He says, yeah, but it's way bigger than you think, though. You actually only saw one of the dimensions exactly I own. There's 12 of them. Weirdly differently, though, exactly. Now, Deku opens a portal exactly, but the portal changes into a boom tube portal. He's saying, wait, what? Immediately, there is a chain exactly. It is on Green's hand and yanked her through the portal exactly. Deku ran through there too. Now then, Deku is on the ground exactly, and he sees Green exactly. He immediately wakes her up and tells her, hey Green, wake up. And she does. Now then, she says, wait, where the heck are we? He says, I don't know. And he looks around and says that, no fucking way we're here. And she says, wait, what do you mean? Saying that we're on fucking apocalypse. Darkseid's home planet? Technically not a home planet, but still he created this planet though, to rule over, exactly. The destruction planet or some bullshit. So that, wait, that's not possible, is it? It's saying that, well, mostly, I have dual spirits, so anything could be possible. I mean, we have a guy who we have like people with mutation quirks that look weird as shit. And I have an evil, well, technically a spirit that helps me out sometime. And I'm called the Supreme King, ruler of 12 dimensions, so like, might be a different timeline. And she says, yeah, we can chalk up to that. Now, they are looking around before they see the female Furies. Granny Goodness and mostly, Thanos versus Darkseid, yeah, Darkseid. Immediately, the female Furies say, they woke up, didn't they? And Darkseid says, yes, they did. Now, he says, hello there, the Supreme King. He says, Darkseid? And he says, yes, that's Lord Darkseid to you. That's what one of the female Furies said. He says, fine, Lord Darkseid. He asks him, why the fuck are we here exactly? He explains that, thanks to your power exactly, though, against a lot of duels exactly, slaughtering stuff, I have thought a way to recruit you to my armies. Now, Deku starts laughing, seeing that I'm the Supreme King. I don't get recruited by anyone. First thing, Green, let's go, because, well, I'm sick of this stupid place. Now then, he tries to open a portal. He says, wait, what? And he looks at his duel and says, fuck. We're stuck here, Green. I can't open portals in the spirit world at all. Technically, we're stuck in this timeline. Now then, he says, wait, if we're stuck here, that means they have lantern rings. Wait, so technically I should only have red for rage, yellow, and indigo, because, well, indigo is really weird as fuck. It's really cool and stuff. It's no compassion for anyone. He technically does have compassion for him, or Green exactly. So it will not work. He says, great, I'll have green, red, and yellow. Maybe orange, too. He says, okay, Green, let's go. Now then, Deku says, wait, what the heck is on your head, Green? And she just stands up, looking at him like she has seen mind control exactly, saying that, wait, you're mind controlled, aren't you? She immediately uses her quirk to force choke Deku exactly. Now then, the female Furies, angry and goodness, start laughing. And he's saying that, great. Well, if I can't summon portals to the spirit world, I'll just summon the spirits here. He calls out for an infernal wing. And she does. Infernal Wing fires fire at Green, and her force choke ability to Deku stops. Immediately, Infernal Wing catches him and says, great. Now, Green, I'm coming back for you, though. Mark my words, Darkseid, you're going to pay for this. And your stupid avatar version of yourself, too. Now then, I activate the track card. Dimension Travel Transportation allows me to travel to any plane if I want to. Well, Green, I'll come back for you. I travel to Earth. Immediately, they get teleported, though, to Earth. Now then. Now. Greeny Goodness asks Darkseid, should we go after him? And he says no. We really don't need him anyway. We have a person way powerful than him anyway. Now then. Deku is, well, mostly when they get teleported exactly, well, they're on Earth. Now, they're on top of a building, and Deku just says, fuck. I could have saved her, shouldn't I? Now then, Yubel tells Deku to not worry at all. Mostly this universe does have heroes. And he says, yeah, but we don't know if mostly the League of Villains are here or something here. He says, wait. There should be a green here too. If there's a green here from our universe, there should be green here in this universe. Now then. Now. Deku feels rage though. And he feels rage exactly. He is so mad that he could not say green at all. And he's stuck in this stupid time-layer dimension or somewhere. Now then. Immediately he sees a red lantern ring in front of him. He immediately puts down and says that, fine. If I can't be more powerful though, wear a lantern ring exactly, I'll become more powerful with this stupid ring. Now then. Deku just says, finally. Now, I have a red lantern ring. Let's check, see. Huh, it's no yellow either. Immediately a yellow lantern ring comes to Earth exactly, and Deku puts on too, says it good. So I have fear and rage. That's good. Now then, he says, now I have to actually find the pro heroes exactly. Now then. Now, let's check and see. Deku is trying to look across the city exactly, and he sees UA. He thinks, great. Now, let's check and see. If I'm getting this right, maybe this is the future or something. Or some other place. Now, he contact fusion with Infernal Wing to gain some wings exactly and fly in the air. Now, when people do see him, they just think that's a lantern or somebody else. Now then, Deku is now in the front of UA. He is, well, in the guard mostly in the front, and he sees Class 1A training. He immediately goes over there and says, who the heck are you guys anyway? Immediately they look at him, say, like, Bakugo, and he says, Deku? And he says, that's great. Now I have to deal with this piece of shit. Stuck in a different timeline. All Might's nowhere to be found, or someplace. And Darkseid has my friend. He said that loosely, though. Now then, Emily Bakugo walks over to him and says, what the hell happened to you, Deku? I haven't seen you in a while. He says, what do you mean? Saying that you're a Red Lantern, though. Most of the news has been talking about you ever since. And he says, yeah, I am, but I'm mostly part of the Fear Lantern Corps, too. Okay, you guys won't believe me, but I'm not your Deku. Saying that, wait, what? Let me explain. In my timeline, I'm the Supreme King Deku. I might have these stupid lantern exactly, but I'm way powerful than all of you. Now, I need to find, well, the Justice League, or any league exactly. Now then. Now, he says, wait, if the Justice League are here, that means the Watchtower, then that means in our Lantern Corps. He says, never, I don't need your help, Bakugo. And by the way, fuck you. And he just kicks Bakugo on the ground and just flies in the air. He says, prick. And he says, spoiled cunt. Now, he's flying in the air exactly, going to space. Now then. He only sees the Watchtower, and he goes by it. Now then, you're going to be asking, how the hell can Deku use all the Lantern's powers exactly? Let me explain. Deku read all the comics of, well, Justice League exactly, so he already knows how the Lantern Rings work. They work on emotions. Now then. Now, Deku just sees a Green Lantern ring floating to Earth, before it takes a hard U-turn for Deku. He says that, wait, I got the Will Lantern Core too? He says, let me check, see. Fear, rage, and will? Doesn't make sense. I don't think will for anything. Yubel says that, well, you do have the will to find your friend exactly. And he says, yeah, but still. Now then, the Justice League did see this, and they are, well, they just send Superman out there to space and tell him, who the heck are you? Or, wait, you're that kid named Azuka Midori, aren't you? He says that, yes, but I'm not him. I am, but it's a little weird. Now, let me explain. He just tells him that if you allow me to go to the Watchtower at least, though, we can talk. He says, fine. Now, they do go into the Watchtower exactly. Now, Deku did change the uniform out to, well, mostly the Cypher red uniform. Now then. Now, the Justice League and Young Justice and Teen Titans get ready to attack exactly. Before Superman just tell him to mostly put your guard down exactly. Now, they do. Now, Batman asks him, how the hell is he, well, still at Earth exactly? He explains to them all that he's not your Deku, actually. Or your Midori, or whatever you guys call me in your universe. Let me explain. There are 2 timelines, actually, or multiple timelines. I'm from the Supreme King universe, where the 12 dimensions are, and I control a dimension exactly. 12 of them. Now, mostly wherever the fuck my version of you, or the version of me here did, I did nothing wrong. Second thing, I have a Rage Lantern Core, so I can't take that off, though I'll die. So great. I have a Fear one, too. And I have, well, a yellow one. Great. Emily sees, well, the Green Lantern. Says that, Hal Jordan, right? And he says, wait, how the heck? And he says, doesn't matter. Let me explain. Technically, this planet's in danger exactly, and, well, my conscience won't stay with that if this planet's destroyed. And I know one thing only, that my friend is actually captured by Darkseid, actually. Now, he says, are you guys going to help me or not? Or do I have to go back to that stupid apocalypse, though, and, well, find it again, thanks to the trap cargo and stuff, and just, well, find him and kill him exactly. Superman tells him we'll help you exactly, but under one condition. And he says, what is it exactly? We can't kill Darkseid. He says that, bullshit. And he says that, well, we won't help you then. He says, fine. And let me explain one thing only. You can't kill Darkseid, by the way. He says, wait, what? Saying that thing that looks like Darkseid isn't him. It's just an avatar. It's mostly he created that avatar to, well, be in this dimension exactly. Mostly, you know how like mix, you know that weird imp guy who fucks with you a lot? He says, yeah. He's from a different plane of existence. Like he is too. If he comes here in his real form, here, he would destroy our universe in his own. So that's why he created Avatar. The Avatar is weaker, but still. Now. So yeah. Now then. Now, Deku just asks them, do they have anything to eat exactly? Because I am really hungry. Now, mostly they weren't eating something, but they just made Deku a sandwich. He says thanks. Now, he's eating it exactly. Now, he says, what's in it? He says it's tofu from Beast Boy, and says that, As he just continues to eat it, though. After he's done it, says, good. Now, he says, where the heck is me exactly at? He says, well, you're part of the Red Lantern Corps exactly, the different version of yourself. He says, I wonder why is he there? Now, when they're continuously talking, they see another Red Lantern exactly. It is Gyro, actually. He says, who the heck is that? And the scanners indicate that is a person. They must have every single human on the plane exactly there. And they scan it, and it matches up to Gyro's DNA. Says that's Gyro. Mostly Quark is mostly ear jack, though. He says, wait, ear jack? That sounds weird. And it says, yeah. Now that Batman has not did his pursuit to get mostly answers of how the hell did the Azuka Midori turn to a Red Lantern, though. Now, Batman told them that he's going to Earth exactly, check to see if he can find any more evidence about, well, the Red Lantern Deku exactly, what you call him. And he says, fine, I'm coming too. He says, fine. Now, Deku does mostly go to outer space, though, and Batman is just in a, sphere bubble exactly. Now then, they do get to Earth. Now, they are at Azuka Midoriya's household. Now, Batman does open the door exactly, and well, he's looking at Azuka Midoriya's home exactly. It looks terrible. Mostly in this world, Inko is an alcoholic though. So yeah, Deku, sorry for you, man. Sorry for you. Kirishou's universes are way darker. If I had to say, the darker what-ifs of Kirishou, man, you have to feel bad for the characters in there, exactly. Muscular fucking died in his universe. And mostly, what if Deku was a Nomu? Fucked up as shit, and I loved it. Ugh. Now then. Now. Batman just sees Inko just sleeping there, exactly. On the couch. Now then. He's just shaking his head and says that that's disgusting. Deku says I should wake up the fat ass anyway. Now then, he does. Now, Inko does see Deku. But he's wearing that armor exactly. He says that, Zuko, and says that I'm not your son exactly. I am, but it's a little weird. I came in from a different timeline exactly. Now, he is grabbing Inko by, mostly by her shirt exactly, telling her that you're disgusting anyway. I wonder why the fuck our version of me turned into a Red Lantern anyway. Thanks to your fat ass, though. He has turned into a Red Lantern, and well, I have to be stuck here for a while. Now, you should look at yourself anyway. You see what happened to yourself exactly? In my universe, you're actually really nice, though. But, in this timeline, or universe, I don't give a shit what I'm gonna call this world place anymore, it's disgusting. Get yourself together, Inko. Now, he just throws her back on the couch and she starts crying. Deku says to her that she shouldn't be crying anyway. Mostly you should be only crying about one person only. Yourself, because you're a useless piece of shit anyway. If I had to say that, I'd rather you to die than, mostly my friend or somebody else in this universe. Batman does stop him though and tells him that's enough. And he tells him, no, I'm not done with this whore. So that if she didn't do anything wrong exactly in not being a fucking alcoholic, this would not happen. I would not become a Red Lantern in this universe. I would not be somewhere in the cosmos or something. And, it's all your fault, isn't it? She just starts saying yes it is, though, and she starts crying more. Now that Batman is just not stopping Deku. He knows this is all true. Batman is in, this Red Lantern Deku's, room exactly. He sees this, torn up exactly. Barren. Mostly sees more beer bottles and stuff. Now, he just mostly checks seeing was this, her pouring beer bottles in his room, or him. He scans it and checks see it was actually her. Now, Batman tells Deku to stop and we're leaving. He says, good, I don't even want to see this waste of space of my mother anyway. And one thing only, Inko. If I do stay here for a longer time, I might have to kill you anyway. I might actually have to make a plan to kill all the stupid Inkos like you. Now then. He does leave, though, with Batman. Batman tells him he went too harsh, exactly. He said if I wanted to go harsher, exactly, I would send her to the stars, exactly, to my universe. He says, wait, what do you mean? Saying that? Let me explain. When you lose a duel in my dimension, exactly, you technically get sent to another one where you're stuck into a bubble. You are like in a hell, exactly. You feel all that pain, suffering, all this shit. You get to relive your life over and over and over. Until you ask yourself to get killed. But you can't. It's like hell, but way worse. Now then, I could have did that to her, though. I mean, she would have to actually be in a physical duel, though, and stuff. I see no duelists in there. But still. Now then, Batman just tells Deku that she should not did that at all. He tells him, I should have did more, actually. Now then, Batman just grabs him, telling him that we're not here to insult her, exactly. We're here to find you from this timeline. He just merely tells him to get his hands off of him, and he does. He tells him that was mostly, we just need to go to UA now. He says, fine. Now then, Batman does use his grappling hook, though, and Deku just uses Element Hero in front of Wing with him. Now then, they do get to UA. Now then, immediately, Deku just tells Batman that, in my timeline, Bakugo's a prick. So he might be a prick in this universe, but way bigger. It seems like in my universe, Inko's actually nice, and Bakugo's a piece of shit. So in this universe, he must be way worse. And he says, fine. Now, Batman and, Deku just go through UA. Mostly trying to fight Class 1A, and they do. Now then, Batman and Deku just come there and they're asking, wait, isn't that? And he says that, just be quiet. Now then, Batman just grabs Bakugo and just drags him out of the classroom. Now then, Deku's just following him, tells him to class 1A that if they try to follow him, that, well, something will happen badly to your friend. Now then, class 1A does still follow him, though. They are wearing their pro hero costume exactly. Now, they see what's happening to Bakugo exactly. Batman's just yelling at him, telling him that Azuka Midori has become a Red Lantern thanks to you exactly. Mostly all the shit you have done and his stupid mother being an alcoholic, though, is your fault. Now then, he tells him that I have to clean up streets like you every single day. You think you're better than everyone thinks you have a quirk. You see me, I don't have a quirk at all. I'm way smarter than you, faster than you, stronger than you. Now then, do you see me bragging about it at all? Actually, no. I make plans for, well, villains like you. If you were an adult though and you did this to a kid, I would have just beat the shit out of you. Now then, Ochaku is, well, just standing there and seeing what's happening with Batman and Bakugo. Bakugo just pushed Batman off of him, telling him that we already have our majority over here. We'll see Deku right over here. And he says, I'm not yours, remember, dumbass? I'm from a different dimension, or a timeline, or whatever fucking universe this is. Let me explain. Darkseid mostly brought me here, stole my friend. I had to deal with your piece of shit, my piece of shit home exactly, in this stupid class 1A, because I know one thing only. If I figure out that, I might just kill you in my timeline actually, clean up this entire universe. Let's check see. Did you even once dare go to Deku's house at all? Did you see how Inko drinks at all? You seen how she is, haven't you? Bakugo just says yeah. And have you done anything to do it? Has your mother done anything? No, you just saw her there drinking. I bet right now she's just drinking more as we speak. And she is, actually. Now then, this is all your fault, Bakugo. If Deku didn't get, well, pain, suffering, all this torture bullshit through the school year and stuff, called a villain, called a quirkless loser and all this shit, then, well, it wouldn't be your fault. But it is. Now, I'm gonna tell you one thing only. Get your fucking high horse off that fucking high horse, off that third fucking high horse, and get on the playing field where I can beat your ass, though. No homo involved. I actually said that not in, well, the story exactly, so I'm not gay at all. Now then, Deku was going to punch Bakugo before Batman stopped him. Now then, Deku just saw Class 1. He tells him that, let me guess, do you guys actually like this guy anymore, though? Now, Deku just kicks, mostly Bakugo in the face, though, and tells him that's what you actually get for, well, in my timeline, actually. I actually did do that to the other version of me, too. Now then, Class 1A, do you still like Bakugo Katsuki? All the shit he's done, though, he might say your guys like, but he caused a kid so many torture and suffering. Now then, Emily Kirishima says, is this true, Bakugo? And he says, yes, it is. He says, finally the fucking high horse has stopped. Now then, he immediately grabs Bakugo and tells him that, you know what you could actually do better? Not exist in this timeline. Not do anything. I bet you $10 that you would do the exact same thing. And the roles are reversed, though. Deku bullying you exactly, I will be fighting my own self by winning, because always myself is always the villain. Labeled as, well, the villain. Nothing else. Quirkless loser. Everything else. Now, he just grabs Bakugo's head and tells him to tell what class, Deku just tells Bakugo what you said to me at the end of the school year exactly. Tell them. He tells them all that he told, well, Deku to jump off a roof and die. Now then, he only just kicks Bakugo on the ground and tells him that's good. Now, you can't even become a pro hero, can you, anyway? Because, thanks, you're stupid. You're just like Endeavor, that's it. Todoroki has to deal with this shit every single day. At least his mother's, well, something, or some other shit. And by the way, you're gonna figure out why the fuck do I know your name exactly? Read your mind. So yeah, I already know about your shit at your house exactly. Endeavor's fucked up and stuff, I already know. He's a piece of shit. Let's check see. Ochako, you have money issues and stuff. At least you're not like me. Momo, I don't fucking know anything about you. Froppy, you're actually okay-ish. Still. Now, Mr. Aizawa does come out, though, and says that, what the hell is happening? Saying that, well, let me explain, Mr. Aizawa. You couldn't actually teach a fucking good class at all, could you? Saying to Bakugo that, well, you're mostly mostly number one child exactly in your classroom exactly, the anger issue boy, the piece of shit over here, told the kid to jump off a roof at the end of the school year, causing the chain reaction of his mother being an alcoholic, though, plus all the anger he has felt over those years, become a Red Lantern. Now, I'm a Red Lantern, Yellow Lantern, and a Green Lantern, but you don't see me going to fucking killing people and stuff. I mean, ish killing spirits, but still. They're dead. Or alive, it doesn't matter. Now, he just told Mr. Izel to try to use your eraser quirk on me. No, he does, and he tells him that I don't have a quirk. Every single deck in the known universe doesn't have a quirk. Or technically every single timeline except some few. I bet there's a timeline where I have a blood quirk exactly, and what this piece of shit over here, A, bullies me, B, continuously bully me, or C, continuously bully more. Now, I don't even know how the fuck he's not a Red Lantern or some Earth fucking Lantern anyway. Now then. Now. Bakugo starts crying though, and Deku says that, oh, boo-hoo, your childhood friend's gone. You're a fucking disappointment to the Hero Society. It doesn't matter anyway. Now then, Batman says we need to go now. He says fine. By the way, Bakugo, in our timeline that you actually are nice, I bet you're just using it as a facade though, to make yourself look better anyway. Now then, he tells Bakugo to just jump off our roof and die. Don't you want to do that exactly? Just do it. So no, just do it every single timeline exactly. So that means all the Dekus can actually, well, be nice exactly. But nope, they can't. Now, Batman and Deku do leave though. Now, he tells Kirishima that, do you really want to be friends with a guy who's a piece of shit anyway? Now, Bakugo is feeling hatred for this Deku exactly. Now then, immediately Deku sees a red Lantern ring come to space though exactly. He says that, wait, that can't be. And says that, no fucking way. Batman sees it and says that, no way. He says, yes way. Now, a red Lantern ring gets on Bakugo's immediately finger and says that, Deku, you're going to fucking die what you just fucking did to me. Now then, he attacks, well, Supreme King Deku, and they're having a fight exactly. A fist fight, and they're using their Lantern rings. Deku just says that I might kill you in this timeline actually. Now, immediately force all of his Lantern rings to combine together exactly, crossing the streams, and while forming like a little, well, cage exactly, keeping Bakugo in there. He says, see, your friend's become a Red Lantern, so well, what should I do? Kill him? Murderate him? Do some shit? Batman just tells him, we just need to go back to space exactly and we can deal with this one. He says, fine. Now, Deku just lets Bakugo out of his cage exactly and just knocks out Bakugo. He says, good. Now, Batman does put him under like these little cuff things that can block off Lantern ring energy. He says, good. Now we can go. Bakugo's carrying him exactly. Batman's carrying Bakugo. Now, he tells Class 1A that, well, actually, and my version of myself comes here exactly well, something. Wait a second. He asks Mr. Aizawa, did the Zugamadori actually came here exactly? He says no, he actually didn't. He says, huh. Well, Batman, we actually have the timeline here. Dumbass over here torturing him, plus the alcoholic mother, I actually had to call her that. Plus plus the UA, plus he has no quirk, all that shit through his life. Plus all that, well, torturing stuff. And while getting refused from UA, I thought he would become a villain or something, but still, he became Red Lantern. Who knew? Huh. By the way, he tells Class 1A that I'm actually a villain Deku, by the way. But I'm not looking evil, do I? Now, they just say, wait, what? Saying that, do I look like a hero, do I? I'm a Supreme King Deku. I'm a villain, but do I look like I'm killing people? No. Only one goal in life is, well, actually trying to make the stupid Hero Society better. Because you guys went to, well, quirks, mutation, bullshit. You just like being on your fucking high horse, all of you, except Chaku, Froppy, and all the girls in Class 1A. Except Kirishima too, I think. By the way, Mineta, if I even find you in my universe, I'm going to kill you, actually. If I had actually the chance to go to every single time and kill you, I would do it. Now, Batman just tells Deku we need to go back to the Watchtower. Fine. He says, do I have to, like, put you guys in a bubble exactly and throw you into space? He says, no, I could teleport us to there. He says, wait, why we couldn't just do that exactly? Saying that, well, we have to put the Watchtower under, well, power supply stuff. He says, huh. They have enough power to teleport back, and they do. Now then. Now, Batman just tells Green Lantern that he needs to, well, put this guy into a cell exactly. He's a Red Lantern now, so yeah. They do. Now then, they have built these containments to keep Red Lanterns and all different types of lanterns. Now then, Buck in his head thinks that he needs to defeat Deku. He needs to do this and that. And it's all fucking mine anyway. It was my job to fucking beat the hell out of Deku. My job to make him more suffering, though. He's getting more greedier for killing Deku and stuff. Now, Deku did make his armor disappear, and mostly with the Cypher Red uniform. Now then, immediately Superman asks him what the hell happened down there. Saying that, well, him you can ask exactly. Superman asks Supreme King Deku and tells him that, oh, you want to know actually what happened? Let me explain. He uses his lantern rings to create a, well, technically a timeline. He shows him all this. Okay, at the beginning, let's check to see. Deku did not have a quirk, so in preschool, he got tortured a lot of stuff, pain, suffering stuff. Middle school continued on. Deku became mostly thanks to his alcoholic mother, actually. And plus all the stupid stuff, that idiot down there and stuff. And UA mostly not allowing him to get in thanks to having no quirks exactly. He became a Red Lantern in your universe. And plus not becoming a Lantern, well, yeah. So yeah, the Red Lantern Deku might try to kill you guys. At least he doesn't have, Indigo Tribe or some shit. So yeah. Now, mostly Green Lantern asks him, wait, why the heck you don't have why the heck are you not in the, the Indigo Tribe exactly? He says, I really don't know exactly. Aren't they compassion stuff? Compassion? He says, yeah. He says, huh. Oh, I know. I have compassion for, two people actually. My friend Bell and Green. So that's why. Now, Deku says, well, maybe we can get some rest exactly. Maybe tomorrow we can actually attack Darkseid or do something. And by the way, he tells, everyone there that, maybe they should actually try to do more for, people like him. Mostly, technically me is exactly in the universe. Well, I'm going to sleep exactly, or doing something. Oh no. Now, I think we're gonna end off here. I think I did left on a good spot exactly. Deku calling Baku for all the shit he has done. Mostly getting Green kidnapped by, Darkseid and doing some shit and stuff. So yeah. Now, I think we're gonna end off here. This has been the Shotmaster. Goodbye.